Hello everybody and welcome to a new series on Borderlands 2. I'm going to be playing this game in anticipation and in the wait for Borderlands 3, as I'm definitely going to be playing that on my channel. The Borderlands series is one that I really love, and Borderlands 2 is my favourite one of the series, so I'm going to be playing it, and also it'll catch you guys up that haven't played it before for Borderlands 3, if you so wish, and also you guys that maybe have played the game a while back. It's still going to help you guys as well. There's a few things I want to cover before we get into actually playing the game. One is I have played this game before, as I just mentioned, a few times in fact, probably like 6 or 7 in terms of the story, and I've played the DLC as well. So don't expect me to be going, whoa, holy shit, what's going on with the story, because I'll kind of know what's going on. But also I am going to be trying, if we have time, to do all the DLC and fit them all in, especially with the new DLC coming out. That is another big factor in one of the reasons that I'm playing this game again, because if you didn't know, Borderlands 2 recently, very recently, got a new DLC 7 years after the game's release in build-up to Borderlands 3 that's going to bridge the gap in the story between Borderlands 2 and Borderlands 3, which is a really cool thing by the devs. I've not really seen many other games devs do that. The second thing is probably the bigger thing. I am playing with a mod, a singular mod called the Borderlands 2 Reborn mod. And what that does is it's kind of more of a mod pack than a singular mod. It kind of combines a lot of different things and does a whole bunch of different changes to gameplay, skills, quality of life, things like that. And it's just going to make Borderlands 2 feel a lot more fresh from you coming back to it and add a lot more life into the game and a lot more interesting things. For those of you that haven't played the game before, it's not going to change any story elements or anything like that, so it's not like you're going to be missing out or things are going to be drastically different. And for those of you that have played it, it's not going to be that different from your experience, to be honest. You should have noticed that, like, certain guns and attachments and things are going to be different. There's a few more legendaries. Some legendaries will drop in different locations or they'll be changed. And like I said, there'll be a lot of quality of life improvements. But yeah, I'm going to be playing with that mod throughout this series, as you'll see in the title. And yeah, let's get into it. We're going to start a new game, and I'll show up for this cutscene because it is one of my favourites. I'll let it play out.
Oh, you want to hear another story, huh? One where the very fate of Pandora hangs in the balance. If not, too bad, I'm telling you anyway. First, there was the vault, an alien prison opened with a mystical key. To the warriors who opened it, the vault was just a container of tentacles and disappointment. They vanished into the wastelands, certain that the vault held no treasure at all. They were wrong. The vault's opening triggered the growth of iridium, a priceless alien element. Soon, the rare and valuable mineral emerged all across Pandora. Its appearance attracted many, including the Hyperion Corporation. They came to Pandora to mine iridium and bring order to the savage planet. Through their excavations, Hyperion uncovered evidence of an even greater vault. Their leader vowed to find it, to use its power to civilize the Borderlands, once and for all. But Hyperion weren't the only ones searching for the next vault's alien power. The call of danger and loot is not so easily resisted. Certain warriors came to Pandora in droves to uncover its hidden secrets. Some would call them adventurers. Others call them fools. But I call them Vault Hunters. Our story begins with them, and with a man named Handsome Jack.
adventure, but you're not. Welcome to Pandora, kiddos.
Right, there you go. I know it's a long intro, but my god, is it not worth it? It was it's just awesome. Borderlands 1 and 2 have just spectacular intros. Right, now we get onto some of the more interesting bits. Picking our character. Now, the Reborn mod, as I said, does modify skills for some certain characters, mainly Maya and Gage. For those of you that don't know, Gage is a DLC character. Maya's one of the default ones. But yes, those are the two ones that have that mainly have changes. All the rest of them do have minor tweaks. But they're the two with major reworks. But I did have a little look around and sort of test and play around with some of the characters. And honestly, I think we're going to play Axton. Because Axton, not only is he the easiest character to understand for new players and new people that are not really seen the Borderlands series before, but also, I've never played him. In my, probably, 8 or 9 playthroughs of this game. I've only completed the story, 4 or 5 times, 5 or 6 times, something like that. But my many playthroughs of this game, I've never played Axton. And I think he has a lot to offer, so I think we're going to choose Axton. And we have indeed got many different skins, because I do have the, oh my god, that guy. Oh my god. I do have the Vault Hunter edition, whatever you want to call it. The Handsome Collection, I believe it's called, that gives you all of the thingies. So the Vault Hunter Lancer looks pretty awesome. Let's see if we can go with a skin that matches that nicely. That looks pretty damn awesome. I want to go with one that's a bit more military-esque. Minecraft. Go with that one. See if we can get one that's a bit more military-esque. Do or die. That one looks really similar to the New Vegas guy. That one's kind of cool. Ooh, I kind of like that one too. So many to choose from. I'm gonna go with that one down there that I saw with the red eyes. Which one was it? That one, the Burning Love. That one looks awesome, I think. And then for the name, honestly, I'm gonna let you guys choose the name. But for now, let's just go with the Turtle Melon. But you guys can actually comment down below and leave me a name, and I can change the name at a later date. We can get into that. I'm going to turn the audio up briefly. I don't know if I can do that now. I can indeed. I did notice that throughout that cutscene, the dialogue volume was a little low. So I'm going to increase that slightly, and then let's get into this and meet the cutest little robot that has ever existed.
Another dead Vault Hunter. Handsome Jack's been busy. Wait a minute. You're not dead. Yes! Now I can get off this glacier. Claptrap, your metaphorical ship has finally come in. Allow me to introduce myself. I am a CL4P TP steward bot, but my friends call me Claptrap. Or they would if any of them were still alive, or had existed in the first place. Oh, I've got something for you.
So, if you haven't met Claptrap before, you will either love him or hate him. I personally love him.
It comes with a Class 12 heads-up display, complete with a mini-map. Now, come, friend. Let's get you inside.
Cool, let's do it.
Man, this is great. Now that I've met him.
Right, let's go into inventory. We have to pass through a few loading screens here. But initially, right away, you guys are going to notice that have played this before. You guys are going to notice there's some pretty big changes in just the way the inventory looks right off the bat here. So first of all, you're going to notice that we have these two, which you get for having the Handsome Collection, but both of them are legendaries. And that's because you start with them and they're like extra things. And also these are slightly different, the golden weapons you get. If you start the game as the Handsome Collection, gives you these little golden guns, which are going to help us out just to start the game with. They're really nice, and they are actually even better than normal, so I'm liking having them.
Repair my central processor, so I stop thinking out loud. I wonder what it's like to have a belly button.
I'll explain everything soon, but know this. You're alive for a reason, and I am here to help you.
Okay, so now the ghostly lady has introduced herself. There's that Hyperion thing they were on about in that little starting cutscene there. We'll learn more about that as the story goes on. And for those of you, again, that haven't played this game, be prepared to witness the literal best bad guy in basically anything ever. Handsome Jack is my favorite bad guy in anything. Like, very, very closely matched with Gus Fring. Like, he is just the best bad guy.
And
love it.
Let's
go, little claptrap.
Gotta keep those bullymongs at bay, or they'll rip your
Bullymongs?
eyes out.
Bullymongs, I wonder what they are. Oh, we got $1. So we want to have a little look around here. So one thing as well that gives you a good indication that the mod is working and the mod is on, for those of you that are going to use it in your own time, I will give a link down below. It's kind of difficult to install for those of you that don't know what you're doing.
It's only
But
because my programmers made this my default tone of voice.
calm
I'm
down,
actually quite
Claptrap.
depressed.
Oh, you're so depressed. I'm
Now,
sorry.
the creatures around here are
But yes, so you'll
No
notice that the
more than
money's
this
green
bullymong
rather than
named
yellow.
Knuckle-Dragger. Killed everyone I know. Anywho, I keep a pistol in the cabinet over there for emergencies. But in here, we should be pretty
You can
safe.
see some money here, look.
Yo!
Oh no. Oh no. Where is he?
The gun! The gun in the cabinet! Ooh!
What happened? His eye got stolen, but I didn't see anyone come down. Normally a little cutscene plays there. That's kind of strange. I'm not quite sure what happened there. Maybe I do you know what I bet happened there? I bet I accidentally. Oh my god. He's got some nudie mags. I bet I accidentally skipped the cutscene while I was picking up the money by holding E. If so, that's a very sad thing. I don't really care about snipers too much here. Let's pick up as much as we possibly can before we leave here. I want to be getting some money and some ammo, things like that. Collecting little bits and bobs.
I know that hero is you.
Apart from the excruciating pain, this is great! I've been waiting for a
Oh,
mighty
no.
Vault Hunter to help me reach Sanctuary! I will be your wise leader, and you shall be my fearsome minion!
Let me through! Claptrap is quite insane, as you can tell. But another thing you can tell there is them little boxes opened a lot quicker than they normally do. That is another quality of life thing, because normally the animation they play takes a very long time, so it makes
Great!
looting, especially in the
Just
early
let me
game,
get
quite
this door
tedious.
open and we'll hunt ourselves a bullymong.
It is very much a mod that you should play after playing Borderlands 2 first to add a bit more freshness and life into it. Not something you should install off the base, but with me playing this game so many times over, I thought in this series it's going to be fun for me to play this mod, fun for me to play the game again, and also keep it a little more fresh and interesting for a game that I've already played quite a lot of, even though I love the base game just as much.
I know my way around this glacier. I bet you will find my eye in Frostbite Crevasse.
I bet we will. Oh no. He's a cute one. He's a cute one. Leave him be.
Stick close to the robot. He will help you get off this glacier and
I
into the
will.
city of Sanctuary. That is the only place you will be safe.
But boah! Smash that boy. But boah! Try and pick up some stuff. Oh, we've got some bullymongs.
Sick 'em, minion!
Sick 'em, minion.
Protect me, squire!
As you can see, the gun that we've been given here is very good early on. Very good. We get heavily rewarded for having the handsome collection. And we can kill these guys
Let's go!
with no problem at all, which is very nice.
Never get to Sanctuary.
Which way do you want us to go? Down through here? It's actually been so long since I played these early missions and things like that. Like I said, I think the game's like 7 years old, and the last time I played through it fully was maybe like 4 years ago. Probably 3 years ago. Oh my god.
Jack's tearing Pandora apart to find the vault. They say Jack's drilling operations are causing those earthquakes.
I'll pick that
your
up.
mom just got out of bed. Zing!
You'll need that funny little robot's help to reach Sanctuary.
I'm sure we
The
will.
last bastion of the resistance against Jack, and the only place
He just
you'll
keeps
be
bumping
truly
into
safe.
things.
Get to Sanctuary.
But yeah, this ghostly lady, we don't know much about her yet, but she's gonna be quite the help to us. She's helping us out. What other weapons do I have? I have this little SMG here. I'm much liking the assault rifle though. The assault rifle feels really nice. But yes, I really can't wait for Borderlands 3. I can't wait to play that game. It looks very good. It literally just looks like more Borderlands 2, but with massive improvements. And I can't wait. I don't know how many of you out there are as excited as I am, but it's gonna be a big series on my channel for a decent amount of time. I'm really ready for it.
Just waiting on you.
Where are you? Oh,
short notice you're not getting me out of here. Maybe you're thinking, oh, Claptrap's such a strong and noble paragon of justice and skill. He can get out himself. Many thanks, friend of friends.
Many thanks, friends of friends.
Hey, kiddo,
Let's keep going.
Jack here,
Oh, here he is.
president of Hyperion. Let me explain how things work here. The Vault Hunters show up, Vault Hunter looks for the new vault, Vault Hunter gets killed by me. You see in the problem here? You're still alive. So if you could just do me a favor and off yourself, that'd be great. Thanks, buddy.
He's just such a sarcastic bastard. It's great. Like, his whole sort of character arc is he thinks he's the good guy and you're the bad guy, and I love that. It's something that doesn't get explored often enough, and it's really, really good. You should, anyways, you guys, I'd really like to know what's your guys' favourite bad guy from any TV show or film. Here he is, Knuckle Dragger, the big boss boy. But, what's your guys' favourite boss from any TV show or film? I'd really be interested to know what you guys are thinking about that, because mine just Handsome Jack almost all the way. I can't really think of many others that would match him. He's launched loot absolutely everywhere. Is that just some money? It is. I'm not too bothered to collect that. I'm looking for any guns or legendaries this guy might have dropped. Literally every boss in this game has its own personalized legendary, like that only it can drop, so it'd be really cool to see one of those early on. Although we are only playing in normal, so it's less likely that we see those, but it could happen. It could happen. Here's his eye. We got your eye, Claptrap. We got your eye.
Now we just gotta find someone to put it back into me.
I just want to check. I'm going to take that gun as well. I do want to be selling as many things as possible early on. I do want to check something just a little minute while we have it here. Is there any way that I can change fixed rotation minimap? What have I got on at the minute? How does that work? Okay, I like it like that. I'm wondering if there's any way that I can change it so that it doesn't skip the boss cutscenes. I'm not quite sure why it's doing that. That must be something built into the mod, but I'm sure I'll be able to disable it. Let me just check one more thing here and just my field of view. Oh my god, that's insane. Put me back to 110. That was horrible. You can go very high on the FPS scale with this mod. Oh my god. Wait, you bumped into nothing. I destroyed the thing before you bumped into it.
Myers-Berg's on the other side of this Hyperion barge. Let's say we cut through it, chum.
Yeah, let's do it. Cut through it. Cut right through it.
This door's Hyperion tech. Child's play.
I love the style of this game as well. One of the big things about this game is how the cell shading works and how stylistic it is. It's just, ooh, it's lovely. What have you done, Claptrap? You shit. Be ashamed of yourself. Be ashamed, boy.
Well, it was nice knowing you. I hear getting eaten alive by bullymongs isn't such a bad way to go.
Let me get that for you.
Oh, okay.
Executing phase shift.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, we dropped the door.
Being an artificial intelligence, I'm networked into almost everything on this planet. It's a
Very
long
nice
way to
convenience for us.
Sanctuary. Please take whatever you need for the journey ahead.
Okay, so we got our first loot crate here with some money and some little toys for us to play with. It indeed has a shotgun for us. I will definitely take that. I do like the shotguns in this game. Jacob's weapons are really nice. In this game, like, there's different weapon manufacturers, and each one has, like, its own speciality, and Jacob's are always really fun ones. I will take an exploding pistol. That sounds kind of fun. What's the damage per shot of this? 13. And then with that exploding pistol, we're dealing 27. Do you know what? I'm going to try that out. The fire rate is much lower on this pistol, but I'm going to try it out anyways. It seems like a fun weapon. Oh my god, the fire rate is ridiculously low. Maybe we won't. Maybe we won't. The fire rate on that is far, far, far slower than I thought it'd be. Anyways, into the first area of the game. First proper area. The Southern Shelf, where we meet up with some fellas.
This glacier's run by a bandit named Captain Flint.
Okay, but here we go. I'll look at some of the stats here. So, Jacob's weapons, you can fire as fast as you can pull the trigger, so that's nice. And we have 6 shots, and they deal 7 damage with 8 pellets, so 7 times 8. And then you can see all the stats there. So we're going to be able to fire 6 shots as fast as we want.
For a few months, we played games like Dodge the Blowtorch and Don't Get Dunked into the Pool of Acid. I was really good at the first one.
Attention,
Oh, no.
people of Pandora. Handsome Jack here, offering $1 million to whoever brings me the head
You
of
keep
the
running into
Vault Hunter
things,
who just
boy. Oh,
arrived.
wait, we just got a shield. Can we equip that now? We cannot. So we need to be level 3 before we can equip that.
And I'm still offering a reward for Roland, the mass murdering
ho, ho.
leader of the Crimson Raiders.
Look
Good
at this.
hunting, bandits.
If for any of you that don't know, Roland is one of the characters playable in the first game, so that is who he was talking about there.
$1 million bucks? Alright, boys, this is Captain Flint. I want you to find that Vault Hunter.
Sniper rifle. I'll pick it up because I do want to be selling things as much as I can. I like to jump over this just to skip the little area where we have to wait for the fence. This thing fires so fast.
Hey, Hammerlock!
Kill all these guys around here.
Spectacular. First Captain Flint's bandits attack, then Claptrap shows up. I must have been horrifyingly cruel to puppies in a previous life to deserve this kind of treatment. I say, Vault Hunter, could you kill Flint's men for me?
Not many people in the Borderlands, in Pandora, should I say, like Claptrap. I think a lot of people realise him as quite an annoying little robot.
For you, Vault Hunter. You give up, we'll just shoot you in the head. It'll be
Oh, the bullymongs are getting him.
and a hell of a lot less painful.
Give me that money.
Handsome Jack.
Nice one. We've got some iridium there as well, which is actually a later game currency, but apparently in this mod you can earn it a bit earlier, which is, I suppose, nice, because we can build up some before we end up getting to the area where it is spendable. Look at that. Claptrap, what are you doing? You're jumping about like a madman.
This ain't over, Grinder.
Hey, Hammerlock! Since my minion just saved your town, you want to do your bestie Claptrap a favor and repair my
Yeah, we
house?
need to try and find wherever we can, especially in these down moments where we listen to dialogue. Find little chests to open.
Come to my shack and I shall restore Claptrap's sight. First, I shall shut
A lot
off
of the time on top of
fence oil.
buildings. A lot of times on top of buildings have little chests that you can get into. Not all the time, but
I knew Hammerlock would
there
come
we go,
around
there's one.
eventually. Me and him are like two peas in a
apparently we've got to
pod.
let Claptrap
Two
go
bullets in the
first.
bag. Two cannibal midgets in a fat guy's ribcage.
Oh, nope. He has zapped him. Poor little
Apologies,
Claptrap.
but when Claptrap speaks, I feel my brain cells committing suicide one by one. I shall be out directly.
I came out here to research the bullymongs for my almanac, but Captain Flint's men trapped me on this glacier. Many thanks for disposing of them, by the way. To survive a direct run-in with Handsome Jack and defeat Captain Flint's bandits, unheard of.
Yeah,
I'm
indeed.
headed to Sanctuary myself.
So normally, without this mod, you would get an intro for each character. I will. You get an intro for each character, but sort of like Sir Hammerlock, and it'll be him saluting and things like that. Most of you that have played will know that by now, but unfortunately, it's removed those, which it's not the best because I actually really like them. So I'll have to look into if a way to enable those if possible. It's not the biggest deal, but I do quite like them. Right, a lot of these we can't afford, but I would like to have some of these.
Do it!
I am alive!
As you can see as well,
Dear, he's talking.
very, very, very high amounts of weapons in these guys compared to normal, for those of you that don't know. Let's sell some of these.
Than I remembered. Time to join up with the Crimson Raiders in Sanctuary. This glacier's full of nothing but murderers and jerkbags, like that Hammerlock dude.
I'm standing.
I'm going to go the Insta Shield. That one seems the
Now
best.
that Liarsburg is cleared, I might as well turn on the main power.
Cool.
This house
Get a bit of money.
may be used to a go-getting slayer of men like yourself.
Minion, roll out!
Let's go.
I see our fearless leader Jack is looking for you. Charming fellow, isn't he? Spouts drivel about bringing peace to the frontier, then shoots unarmed men, women, and children like it was going out of style. Ah, I'm spouting exposition again, aren't I? Apologies.
It's okay. I get the feeling that Jack's
There you are.
not a stable man. Right, so another big thing about this game is side quests.
Curse you.
Side quests are very big in this game. We want to be trying to take on as many as we can.
Resistance must have disconnected before they left for Sanctuary. I'd planned to post some jobs for
Flammable.
you. Ah, well, just speak to me instead.
Let's try this out. Has a chance to fire twice. Seems fairly useful. We'll plop that on instead of our shotgun, because honestly our shotgun's not as good as I thought it was going to be. But as you can
Town
see,
used to have a spectacular amount of hustle and or bustle before its denizens fled to Sanctuary to escape Jack's army.
yeah, I can imagine Jack doesn't like this area too
Flint's
much.
men killed anyone who stayed.
There's one room. There's only one. There's only room for one deadly bipedal ape descending species in this in Liarsburg.
Though Captain Flint killed everyone in Liarsburg, I see no reason that wild bullymong should lollygag about the place, disrespecting the memories of the former townsfolk. If you could clear the town of them, that would be most gentlemanly.
The objectives
Most
on your
gentlemanly.
HUD pertain to your active mission. You can change your active mission by using the mission log in your Echo device.
Oh, that sounds good. So we can get this grenade here for basically all of our money, which is a bit much, but you regenerate grenades slowly over time. This one's like a lot less cost. So that one's just 229, 700 blast radius, 3. That one seems like it's got a shorter fuse and it causes a standard. This one seems much better. It's just the fuse that's worse. Increased carrying capacity and regen slowly over time. That seems perfect. A lot of these are very similar in style. We'll check out the health machine as well. The little bits and bobs we can get from everywhere here, so I want to be checking things out. Fast acting. That seems like a pretty good shield. We've got a normal shield there. We won't bother too much with them for now, because we do have one that I do like the idea of, so we'll equip that. There we go. And get that going. And now we have a shield. We didn't know. Shields are very useful. They stop us from dying. Good to have. And yeah, we want to be doing side quests so that we basically stay leveled up enough to do the main storyline without too much difficulty. If you overlevel yourself, it becomes a bit easy. But if you're underleveled, then it's just terrible. This is really good. I really like this. The chance to double fire is proving itself very useful. These things are going down very quickly.
This would be an even greater achievement if anyone in Liarsburg was still alive to celebrate
Well,
victory, but still, well done.
You are true, Hammerlock. If anyone was still alive to see this happen, I'm sure they would be pleasantly surprised, but they're not. What the hell's going on with this? This is a cave that's not attached to anything. Maybe it goes underground. I won't judge. Let's go all the way back around here. Up this bit and across the bridge. Oh, there's we have to clear the graveyard. Bullymong's taking over the graveyard. How pleasant. How pleasant. Right. So, as normal with my channel, I'm going to try and make episodes around 50 minutes to an hour. We got a customization station there. We don't need that yet. That lets us respec our points and also change our character's look. It also is going to let us change our character's name, which you guys, like I said, are going to be able to pick in the next episode. I really like this. So if you didn't know, the chance for the gun to fire twice, like fire 2 bullets at once, is actually part of the mod. Like the brand, what brand is this gun? This brand is Bandit. Bandit brand normally doesn't have anything particularly interesting. I think it has like increased accuracy or something, but it's nothing particularly fancy. Whereas this has made it so that they're much more enjoyable and have a bit more of a uniqueness to them, which some of the other brands do.
Bullymongs will think twice about raiding peaceful cities in the future.
Hopefully so. Hopefully. Yep, exactly what you said, Hammerlock. Exactly what you said. Let's go. But yes, this game. Ooh, oh boy, it's good. You'll learn. You'll learn. It's so good. Hey, hey, hey.
Please make Captain
Hammerlock.
as prolonged as possible.
Ooh, we got ourselves an E-Tech weapon here, I believe. Okay, let's take both of these.
If you're to survive,
let's first take a little look at this thing here. So we can compare weapons if we do that. So that's going to do more damage, more accuracy, a lot lower fire rate, more reload, less mag, but it applies a burn effect. So I'm going to use this actually. I'm not sure if it's just a Maliwan pistol, maybe.
Take the elevator up there.
May it keep you safe in your travels. Pleasure doing business.
Buy some ammo. You want to be stocking up on ammo whenever you can. Right, so now we've got some quests available to us. Don't want to mess around with badass rank. In fact, can we just disable badass rank? Yeah, let's just disable badass rank. Because that's going to give us additional stats from my other playthroughs, which we don't want to be having enabled. Let's have a look-see, shall we? Our quests available to us. So we have Shield for Favors, which is the optional mission, Bad Hair Day optional mission, and then we have our story mission. So let's try this actually. Use the elevator. Let's go over there and do that now. I want to try and get all these little different side quests done early on here. Cool, let's go. Open that gate up. Some skags in the air there. Oh my god, the zoom on this thing's incredible. Who we got over here? Oh, one guy sitting down there who does seem to have a little lower HP. I don't know what's happened to him. I'm trying to explode that barrel, but I'm not having a good day of it. Right, let's just run at them. Right, so our grenade mod, by the way, is incredibly good because it does that. If you get that to hit an enemy, my god, does it do a lot of damage. There we go, it dead. Burn, boy, burn. But yes, we're going to be able to destroy enemies with this thing because it's going to be setting them on fire. As we are right now. Just burning away. Burning away. I don't know what I'm to say it anyway. Oh god. This guy's killing me. So now we get to show off a pretty cool feature in this game. As you see there, you have a fight for your life, which basically you're required to get a kill while down, and then you can bring yourself back up. And that's why it said second wind.
What a kidder! Just get a new fuse for the elevator and ignore what he said about that power box.
Oh, there you go. I shut off that electrical fence from a distance. I remembered there was something about that, but I can't remember exactly where. Oh, yeah, our grenades. Not only is that grenade amazing, it's one of the only items in the entire game, if I remember correctly, that scales with your level. Ah, it's a very small boy. So this thing's going to be better if we hip fire it. In fact, I'm actually going to switch back to the pistol we were using before. Because although this damage is worse and it doesn't have the elemental effect, it's so much easier to use. We are going to go down here by the looks of things. Actually, I don't know. Its damage per shot is worse, but it fires so much faster. I think it makes up for it. Yeah, we're going to go down here, but we can get this guy quite easily. We can't aim down sight, but there we go, we got him. Let's jump on top of this building and get up to that guy, because he's being rather a nuisance. Can we get up there? We definitely can.
Just plug that fuse in a booster's power box, and you'll be able to ride the elevator.
Ah, I can't get up. Let me up. Ah, I can't quite make it. Let's pick up that shield. We do have a toilet here. Toilets contain weapons. Sustained fire increases accuracy. What's the mag size in this thing? Honestly, think that could be pretty useful. Got better stats in every regard. I'm going to actually take this over that there. And I think this is going to be really good for us. There's still a dude up here somewhere, isn't there? Yeah. So this is basically going to gain more and more damage. Didn't kill him. Sorry, it's going to gain more and more accuracy the longer we hold down the trigger. So the closer we get to the end of our mag, the less we have to care about sway. And especially when hip firing, that's going to be very useful. Right, is there anyone else or any chests around here? There's a bin over here. Okay, want to be trying to pick up grenades and things like that whenever possible, because they're going to be very, very useful to us. Right, let's keep going. And next level, once we hit level 5, we get our action skill, and we can start picking what skill tree we want to go down. There's 3 main skill trees. You can mix and match between them, but it's always better to go thoroughly through one. There we go. So we've got 2 snipers here. Honestly, I don't really tend to play this game with snipers much at all. I mean, if you guys want me to, I will. But in my own playstyles, I never usually use snipers. But they make pretty decent money from them, so I won't not take them ever. I might as well pick it up and sell it. Let's keep going up here. I can actually use this elevator now. Nice one.
Got the elevator working, have you?
I have indeed.
Now simply ascend to the safe house and buy a shield. This used to be a sizable hub
See,
for the
these are like training missions on how to get shields and grenade mods. But because of the True Vault Hunter, like the Handsome Jack collection, we've already got a shield and we've already got a grenade and things like that. Like little tutorials that honestly don't do much for us. What are you playing? Alright, let's try and buy a shield that's better than the one we're currently using. Grants immunity to corrode damage. That seems pretty useful. Is there any others that are here that could give us a pretty decent advantage? Insta shields are always my favourite. I think I'll just buy a fairly cheap insta shield.
Now, if you could return to...
insta shield. So you get prefixes on different shields and different items in the game, and an insta shield of any prefix basically means it charges more iridium. Nice. Basically means it charges very, very quickly, and it like has not much cooldown on it. Things like that. We're all full up of guns. All full up of guns. Get some money. We'll keep going. I'll be able to sell that later. Again, on Borderlands 2 as well, no fall damage. Very nice compared to Borderlands 1. Borderlands 1 had a decent amount of fall damage, and it could be quite problematic. But now we're okay. Right, let's lob a grenade over to these guys. As you can see, it dominates. It absolutely destroys. But yes, we can just consistently keep firing to keep guys at bay like that. And once we get some skills going, there's a few skills that I saw in Axton's trees that are going to be really good for us. Things like increased fire rate whenever we kill people and things like that, which this game I just love going for like statistic bonuses like fire rate and damage rather than buffing up our action skill. I mean, I will buff up our action skill a bit.
Protection from bullets.
Cool.
Ho! Would you like to do battle with a midget riding piggyback on a bullymong?
I would.
The answer is yes. Please proceed to the southern shelf and defeat Midgemong.
I would.
The answer is no. You are sad and I've
Right, let's sell these. I will sell my golden weapons eventually, but I don't think I need to yet. I don't need any of these, I don't think. I'll sell them all.
Don't have too much fun.
Don't have too much fun. I'm gonna go over this way. Yeah, as you can see, the side quests are plenty in this game. And once we unlock fast travel stations, we do have one already, but once we start to unlock more of the mainstream ones, we won't have to run back and forward quite as much as we are. We'll be able to sort of fast travel between locations and cut out the middleman, so to say. Make it a little bit easier for us, and obviously a little less watching me run back and forth for you guys, which is going to be nice. But yeah, I really hope you guys are going to get into this series, because I really am. I'm really excited to be back playing this game again. And I think it's around level 30 that you finish the game at, and that's kind of the level you want to be for the new DLC. I don't know what order I'm going to play the DLCs in. I don't know if I'm going to play them in the intended order, or if I'm going to play the new DLC first, just in case we don't finish this game in time for Borderlands 3. I don't know. We got like 2.5, 3 months until Borderlands 3, I think, something like that. So we've got a bit of time. We definitely can get it done. It just depends in terms of like me releasing the videos. Am I gonna have the time? Oh damn! You saw that kick then. Southern Shelf Bay. Right, there's a lot for us to do over here, so we want to be taking advantage of that. And we want to be checking the machines whenever we can, because as you can see, there's new stuff in every machine. So we could find some stuff that's really, really useful for us. Nothing particularly here. A lot of things are a bit over level for us. But doing this is going to get us level 5 before we do our next story mission. Because honestly, the next story mission, the boss that you fight, is a real like pain in the ass if you do it under leveled. I've done it a few times before at like level 2 and 3, and it really doesn't work out. There we go, look at that. I did almost kill myself there. In fact, I did kill myself, but luckily this little brat bullymong has jumped right onto my head. Made it very easy for us to get back up. And we've got these racks here as well, which will swoop down and attack us, as you're about to see. Oh, maybe not. There we go. As you're seeing now. Go away, racks. Ow, there's so many of them. We've got quite a few of them coming at us here, goddamn. We've also got something shooting at us, or is that just the racks hitting the ground? It's just this one flapping into the floor and making massive piles of blood for some reason. You do that. You do that. It's all good. It's all good. I do want to go over here. I believe there's something over here for us. I might be wrong. It might. I know it's definitely not to do with the quest that we're doing right now. I'm pretty sure there's something over here. Damn it, that grenade didn't quite get him. Hard to hit, that's the only thing. The grenades are really good, but they fly upwards rather than down. They kind of arc upwards, should I say. And that kind of makes it a little more difficult to get them hit. Right, let's keep going this way. You can try and lob it down like that, and if it hits the ground straight away, it does pretty good. There's a badass one over there. Okay, that did hit the ground, but that was kind of bad for us because We put ourselves in a position where we're going to die here, definitely, unless we can kill something really fast. I don't think we can. Maybe I can kill you? I don't think I can, though. Nah, not quite. So we are going to die here. It's good to show because I can show what it does. We'll basically get sucked into the sky, respawned at our respawn station, like this, the closest one to us, and we have to pay a fee. And someone... Yeah, I was just about to say... Someone, like Jack or the Hyperion Corporation, will say a little tagline to us because they just made money off of us dying. Very sad. Very, very sad. But yeah, we need to go fight that badass, because badass, not only do they reward us with quite a decent amount of XP, but also, it's our first badass. And if you didn't realise already, badasses are bigger versions of normal enemies. You get, like, badass Skag, and badass Bullymong, and badass Bandit, and things like that. And they're just a lot harder to face against foes. And its health has refilled. Good to know. Right, so we should be able to get him with this grenade if I can hit it correctly. Okay, I got a good amount of damage on him there, which is nice. I am going to take a lot of damage here, though. So I can try and stay away and wait for my shield to recharge, but I tend to just go balls to the wall and just try my best. I also did get my first skill here. So, we got the Saber Turret. Press F to deploy a Saber Turret that automatically fires at enemies. When you're near the Saber Turret, press E to reclaim it and refund some of your cooldown on a 42-second cooldown. And then on our next level, we can look into actually... I'm actually going to switch things so I can get some grenade regen. We can look into which skill tree we're going to go down. I'm fairly sure I know which one I want to go into, but we can take a little look. And we can always respec skills, so if you guys disagree with the skill tree I'm going down, you can say, and we can have a look into switching it up a bit. Like I said, I always tend to go for a skill tree that's a little more... I switched grenade mod, I did forget that. I always tend to go for a skill tree that's a little more character focused than it is ability focused. But if you guys want me to change that up a bit, then I'm all for it. We'll have to see what you guys think. I keep getting stuck. Forget what's over here. This is why I'm going over here, because it's just areas I don't remember exploring. There could be some chests, there could be some cool stuff. There is indeed a chest. It is in the form of a car boot. And again, it is sniper rifles. We're getting unlucky with our chests so far, so not all chests actually contain sniper rifles, if you didn't realise already. Is that another badass? No, it's just an adult. In fact, the way that chests work is they just randomly spawn things each playthrough, or each time you open them, depending on if they respawn. That's really nice to see. But now we can press F, and look at that. We have a turret. And we can augment this turret in many different ways. There's a few builds that augment it more than others. The one that we're going for is mainly going to augment our character until much later on in the tree, or the one I want to go for at least. And then the turret really gets some crazy buffs later on, which is awesome. And also, once we get past level, like, I think it's 32, once you reach the capstone, we can actually get to the point where we're going to be, a lot of racks here. Get to the point where we're going to be building into another tree as well. And like I said, we don't have to go straight for the capstone anyways. We can build towards 2 different capstones at once. So go into 2 different skill trees. But it really is up to you guys what we do. Right, we've not found much else other than that chest over here. And then racks don't seem too interested, although there is something over there. I'm not sure if it's just burns, but it's worth checking out, I suppose. Oh my god, look at that sunset. It's beautiful. Oh, the rack has seen me. The rack has seen me.
Say hello, sweetie.
Let's get that on. Just so it shoots at some of them racks that are making their way around and kicks them out without us having to deal with them too much. There we go. It's doing a pretty good job of it. And we can actually just pick that up now and reclaim a little bit of our cooldown, which is actually really nice. I don't know where I'm going here. Jumping around. We've got a boat here. That seems to have a respawn area on it. These little things are like save points where you respawn near. So it's kind of good to get one of those early. I wonder if there's anything else on this boat. By the fact that I can't fit through this gap, I'm going to assume no. But we should check anyways. Nah, there's nothing else. I didn't think so. Let's keep going. And if I remember correctly, we can't swim in that water. It's a little bit cold. Nice. Them racks aren't too hard with a gun that's got this much power to it. Oh god, there's more. Oh god, there's more. I think we're taking... No! Oh, that's close. Please go away. While I traverse this gap. Is it just the one left now? Nice, we got it. Yeah, we can't actually shoot those. Ah! There's some more bullymongs over here. Get a turret down. You can tell by the little nest that there's going to be a few waves of them. Bullymon slinger. So slingers actually throw things at us, as you can see. But them grenades are going to fairly quickly clean that up. Oh, I love it when you get like a few double shots in a row. Like, it's not often, but when you get like 5 or 6 like that, look, where you get the brum, 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 brum. It sounds so cool. It feels so satisfying as well. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, there's not much else around here, is there? We've reached the edge of this Bullymong Sanctuary. I want to check if there's any secret little bits, because Borderlands is well known for hiding things from the player. You'll find that out. There'll be little bits and bobs hidden around the map that like give you a bit of an edge, an extra boost in terms of your loot and things like that. So we want to be trying to look out for them. Is that another Bullymong there? It is. What are you doing? It's a whole new area. God, this grenade regen is really powerful. Let's go, let's go, let's go. That's a badass right there.
Say hello, darling.
That's a badass. We've got no ammo left for this thing either.
Turret, what would I do without you?
And I'm going to reclaim it, actually. Even though there is an enemy left here. Still going to reclaim it. Die, boy. Not quite, not quite. Oh, here we go. So we got a fair skill. So we got 3 skill trees. I'll go through each like quickly because we're getting near to the end of the episode here. But first of all, we got this one, which is the gorilla, and I'll go with the capstone first because they're usually the most important bit. Adds a second gun to your saber turret and changes both guns to fire slag rounds. Slag rounds mean that the enemy takes additional damage. This one is deploying your saber, sets off a small nuclear blast. And it means you can use it more often. Pretty awesome. And this one allows you to have 2 turrets deployed at once. And each tree kind of usually follows a theme. Like, this one's going to be mainly turret upgrades. Like, you can see multi-rockets and things like that. So you're going to be getting things along those lines. This one is all player-based, and it's the one that I'm thinking of going down. And then this one's going to be more defense-based, like the Phalanx shield, which adds a bubble shield to our turret. So at the minute, my favourite one is this one here. So we can get expertise, which is going to give us a lot of movement speed and weapon swap and aim down sight, which is nice. Or we can get some gun damage and some accuracy. Honestly, I'm actually going to leave it and let you guys decide in the episode which one of those 2 skills you want to go for. I think we can choose between building into some of these skills later if you want to. It's really up to you. If you guys really want me to go for one of the other skill trees, then please do comment. But at the minute, I'm thinking this skill tree is going to be the best because it really does build on our character. And Metal Storm is like one of my favourite skills for Axton. Even though I've not played him before, it just seems really cool. So we'll have a look at these 2, but it's up to you guys. If you really want me to build into one of the other trees, then we can take a look at that. I'll go make my way over back to the area we started in. So I don't think there's much else for us here. Oopsie. I don't think there's much else for us here, so I want to just head back over to where we started, and then from there we'll end the episode, and you guys can choose. And here we go. We've actually found the chest I was looking for right there. Look. Grenades are such powerful tools for us. We can actually, if we go down some of the trees, make a pretty decent grenade-focused build. There's Grenadier, yeah, that lets us... Oh my god, they destroyed my turret. It's a badass boy. Ah! Ow! Ow! Is this 2 badasses at once? It is! Oh my god! Oh my god! Come on, jump down. You know you want to. Okay, we almost got him. He's dead. Oh my god, he's left us with 2 HP. Oh, he can't quite get us from here. We're getting him right in the head as well. Oh, no, he got me. Luckily, see, that's great. So normally we can't aim down sight when we're in a fight for our life, but this weapon gains accuracy as we fire, which is basically aiming down your sight. That's going to be awesome. That's going to be awesome. But yeah, so I'm going to try and let you guys build on the character at least a bit and sort of choose some of the skills that we use. So you guys can kind of choose what tree we go for here and what sort of build we go for. Like I said, I do tend to go for the more damage-orientated builds, but that's me personally. So maybe if you guys are less inclined to do that, then we can change things up. Especially if it's a majority of you that are more focused on a different type of play. But let's open up this chest, shall we? Ooh. So we got a shotgun which has 16. Oh, and has a chance to fire twice. I mean, I can't say no. I can't say no. So let's actually fire it slightly higher. Reload speed's faster. I'm actually going to go with that there, because the TDR ones are quite fun. And I'm going to try this out as well, because this has a chance to fire twice, and it's a shotgun, which sounds amazing to me. I don't know about you guys, but that sounds awesome. Right, can we jump across these little islands here? We can indeed. Cool. Found a secret chest, and that's why you explore in this game. There's a little hidden secrets and things like that all over the place for you to explore and find, and it's one of the things I really love about this game. But yes, I think we'll end it off here. I really hope you guys have thoroughly enjoyed this this introduction, should I say, into Borderlands 2 Reborn. And I hope you guys are happy with me playing with this mod. I think it's going to make it more interesting for me playing, especially considering I've played it a few times before. And also going to make it more interesting for you guys that have played the game before as well. And also not even change it much for you guys that haven't. So either way, I think it's going to be good all around. And yeah, when we get into the next episode, we'll go and fight the Bullymong that has a midget riding it, which sounds kind of cool. If I remember correctly, that's a pretty difficult boss fight, but it's been so long since I did all these side quests. Like I said, it's been like 3 years, so it's still in there somewhere in the back of my mind, but I can't remember all the details. Either way, I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this, and I'm hoping to see you guys all in the next episode. See you later.